everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the beginning of a new era for this young man in the pros. Rookie seasons can be notoriously tough for quarterbacks. We'll have to see how seamlessly he can make the jump from college to the next level. It's the Panthers going up against the Broncos. With that, I'm proud to introduce our new Madden broadcast team for 2016. Making their regular season debut, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, it is indeed an exciting night for all of us on the Madden team, and after a long offseason, we are ready for some football here in Denver. Tonight, we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2016 between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And what a spark in Week 1, a rematch of the Super Bowl partner.
And thank you, schedule makers. What a great...
They'll come out in the pistol. Now, after the torn ACL last year, a return for Justin Forsett. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Emmanuel. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. A nice gain of 21 yards.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Come on, let's go!
On 1st down, this is Forsett. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Charles Johnson in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's his first career game, and now he has thrown his...
So let's face it, that's very simply his welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it?
Get it out of the way, right?
Get it out of the way, and he hopes it'll be the last for this game and not too many in his career.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. And he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
To throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Underneath, he hits for sack. No gain, and it's second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
Come on, let's go. White,
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darryl Worley, the rookie, picked it. And they will set up in enemy territory. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle this time to Fowler. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Panthers have been the better team, though, and will try to maintain the lead in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Broncos have it at the 22. They're going to come away with another sack. This will go for a loss of 8. Broncos still on the field. The pass ends up being picked off. Kuechly's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Offense on the field now after the INT. It's Demaryius Thomas making the grab in traffic. And he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Broncos trail.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Single. Let's go. What? 99.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll air it out deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
A gain of 6 there on first.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of curve.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the... And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. The 3-time All-Pro, Luke Kuechly. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they will... And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
We'll give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Norwood. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kick. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, 30 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something?
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Forsett hit. He lost the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There are a good number of coaches that anytime they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Underneath, he hits Forsett. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And Green with a catch left side. And he is out of bounds. A yard or 2 shy of the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because He actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
And now from and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Broncos cut into that lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You can just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Panthers, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's an unsuccessful start to the defense of their Super Bowl title as they'll begin 0-1. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.